Naging mainit ang talumpati ni US President Donald Trump sa United Nations General Assembly. 15 minuto lamang ang ibinigay na panahon para magtalumpati si Trump pero mahigit sa 1 oras siyang nagsalita. Tinuligsa niya ang United Nations at tinawag pang con job ang climate change. Inatake niya rin ang immigration policies ng ibang mga bansa. Si NET25 New York correspondent Joan Soriano para sa balita.
U.S. President Donald Trump uses his time at the United Nations podium to lecture world leaders. He speaks of his accomplishments and takes time to vent about his grievances. He offers, however, little on how countries could work together to solve global challenges. Immigration became a major theme. He claims Europe is being invaded by a force of illegal immigrants and no one is doing anything to stop them.
When your prisons are filled with so-called asylum seekers who repaid kindness, and that's what they did. They repaid kindness with crime. It's time to end the failed experiment of open borders. You have to end it now. Let's see, I can tell you. I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going.
On Israel's war with Gaza, Trump boasts about his efforts to try to get a ceasefire. He blames Hamas for not being able to reach a truce. Trump also condemns the move by several nations to recognize the Palestinian state.
Now, as if to encourage continued conflict, some of this body is seeking to unilaterally recognize a Palestinian state. The rewards would be too great for Hamas terrorists for their atrocities. This would be a reward for these horrible atrocities.
As far as the Russia-Ukraine war, Trump again threatens Moscow with steep tariffs and calls on Europe to impose the same sanctions.
For those tariffs to be effective, European nations, all of you are gathered here right now, would have to join us in adopting the exact same measures.
Trump goes on to take a shot at one of his favorite targets.
It's climate change. Because if it goes higher or lower, whatever the hell happens, there's climate change. It's the greatest con job ever perpetrated on the world, in my opinion.
He warns the economies of countries that have invested heavily in renewable energy will suffer. He also touts his administration's focus on producing more oil and gas. Although Trump's speech grabs many of the day's headlines, a lot of business gets done on the sidelines. Trump meets with Secretary General Antonio Guterres, who asks for the president's help to ease global suffering. Trump tells him the U.S. is 100% behind the United Nations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also spends time with Trump, and he calls Trump a game changer after the U.S. leader says Ukraine could win its war with Russia and retake all of the land Moscow has captured. Trump left New York late Tuesday to return to the White House. In New York, Joan Soriano for Madalang Agila International. Trusted, connected, on point.